Rampage Jackson breaks silence on his son Raja attack. I don't condone what he did. Finally, Quentin. Rampage Jackson, by the way, opened up regarding the disappointing fight of his son Raja vs professional wrestling veteran Circus 2, and that trended on social media. And the MMA great live streamed last weekend, and not at all shy of the issue, and he discussed, by the way, it directly from the heart and genuine and unbridled and clearly torn between fatherhood and the public eye. By the way, it's difficult for me this weekend to discuss it. And Rampage, by the way, said plainly irritated, I feel bad anything did occur with physical stew, and I don't condone the conduct of my son at all. And very unfortunate, by the way. The UFC legend says that if he had been there, perhaps all of this could have been prevented. But he wasn't, by the way, and he now gets the cold, harsh reality of his son's actions. And you are proud of your kids sometimes, and not proud of them, by the way, sometimes, and you are still the dad at the end of the day. And he summarized the impossible situation, by the way, and he now finds himself in fighting against rumors and sarcasm and Clics. And it's hard, by the way, Rampage, more that there had been the fight at all, and more that the web had misrepresented. And I see many others cutting idiot chat for clickbait and lies that aren't even close to correct for cash. And they took, by the way, his head at the circus. But he wasn't only, by the way, outraged at the clout, as the clout hunters, and he criticized the sarcasm and circulating in the commentary on the event. And a lot of request people showing their colors, and they said it's not right, it's crazy. And a surprising olive branch, by the way, in despite of all that Rampage wasn't simply attacking or irritable. And he had, by the way, a lot more to say than you would have anticipated, and saying he would end it, wanted to dine with Circus 2 one day. And hopefully, by the way, one day I can meet him and shake his hand and have a man-to-man with him. He says that, by the way. And it was a rare moment of candor, and for a fighter who preferred knocking guys out as opposed to exposing himself, and stuck, by the way, in the middle. And once the live stream concluded, by the way, Rampage and breathed heavily as if drained from the burden of it all. And whatever, by the way, I say, and there are gonna be haters, and they are gonna spam my message. And he confessed, by the way. I said it myself. I didn't go, and I learned it at the same rate as everyone else. And it comes down to this. And he doesn't like the way Raja does things. But he won't stop, by the way, from being his dad. As much as the world of the web wants to spend a seriousness. And Rampage, by the way, needs to deal with far greater advertising and than any foe, and he has ever known how to feather with the world keeping its eyes. Thank you so much. Have a nice time and great day. Thank you.